Kevin Owens now back into the fight.
Cheap shot by Owens.
Well, what do you expect out of this deranged, this lunatic? Kevin Owens, God! No! Pile driver!
God!
There's a reason that damn move is banned. Kevin Owens with a pile driver to Randy Orton, who was out for 18 months with a serious back injury. Never thought he'd wrestle again, and now this sicko, this lunatic, Kevin Owens, just delivered a pile driver to Randy Orton.
Get the hell out now!
Kevin Owens has gone off the deep end. He's demented.
Somebody make sure that move. We got it. 1, 2, 3. Nice and easy. Here we go. Nice and easy. Yep. Easy. Strap him.
Underneath the arm.
Underneath. Here we go. Okay, Andrea, let's go.
All right. You got this.
Clear. Get it back! Stay back! Run! Knock it off! Come on, man! Back it up! That's enough! Please, stay back! It's enough! Get him back now! You gotta understand! Enough! Okay! Come on, Braun! All right. Let's go. Somebody get down here. Where'd they go? We need some help here. Come on. We need some help here. Where'd the EMTs go? Let's go. Back down here. Come on. Let's go. Somebody get some help. Please. They're coming out.
Another Claymore! Wait, this has gone far too far.
Don't look at me. There's nothing I can do. There's nothing these guys can do.
Here come officials. Here comes Adam Pearce. And he's beating him in the head again.
I've just not seen, I've known Drew 20 years. I've not seen this side of him before. Punk thought this was over.
Punk had Drew in the rear view mirror. It was on to Gunther. Drew came out from under the ring, the black hoodie, and said, no, I'm not done with you at all. And in a year of brutal attacks, you remember what happened at the garage door in Chicago. This surpasses all of them between these two.
Mercifully.
They're waving for medical attention for Punk.
Yeah, mercifully, it looks like McIntyre is done. Get him the hell out of him.
Now here comes the EMT, the stretcher, the spinal board, as Punk is badly damaged here in Denver.
Check.
No! This cannot happen.
He's in the damn neck brace.
He ripped off the neck brace. You can see the blood. He is attacking him as they're trying to get him to the ambulance.
Oh, stop it!
He's eye gouging him.
Crying out loud. McIntyre's grip on sanity is completely gone. Look at Punk.
Talk to me. Get him out of here. Talk to me.
Oh, don't do this, Solo. Don't do this. No, don't do it. Oh! Get some help out here. Where's security? The street champ leaving a mark with possible long-term damage to Matt Riddle.
Not for the first time tonight, Solo Sikoa making a ruthless statement, taking out Elias.
God, we got some officials out here to tend to the original bro. Riddle is hurt bad. Ice cold. Solo Sikoa. Remorseless.
Expressionless look on the enforcer.
Solo doing what he was brought to WWE to do, to enforce on behalf of the head of the table, on behalf of the entire bloodline.
Come back down. Come back down. Scoot yourself in the middle.
Alexa Bliss has come unglued before our very eyes.
Corrupted, and now the callous nature of Alexa Bliss.
Bianca Belair launched into the steel ring stairs.
There is no referee in sight. Yet this continues.
Oh, no, not again. No, Bliss, enough is enough. What the hell? Alexa Bliss has just decimated the Raw Women's Champion. Bianca's hurt bad. We need some help out here.
Look at the eyes of Alexa Bliss. There's no remorse in sight.
Belair's hurt. This isn't good. Oh, no. No.
What? Oh, it's hoisting up Ezekiel!
Oh!
Power bomb on the apron.
Owens has taken out countless competitors with that exact same power bomb.
I think we might have to add one more to that list.
Zeke's hurt. Ezekiel might have fractured ribs or...
Something got into Kevin Owens tonight. I don't know what it is, but...
I can tell you what it is, Saxton. Ezekiel's been under the skin of Owens for weeks now, and Kevin's finally snapped.
No regret on the face of Kevin Owens as Ezekiel laid out getting medical help.
Come on, let's go.
Got here. Paramedics now.
Right through here.
Guys, come on. Guys, can we go to commercial? Come on.
And a laughing, smiling Kevin Owens.
Obviously nothing humorous about this situation.
Well, this is the devil we know.
Seth, don't do this. Seth.
Don't do this, Seth. Please, Seth. Come on.
Oh my God,
No, let's go.
Stop again to Orton.
And with that curb stop, the future is now.
And we need you right.
What a clusterfuck this is.
Two.
1, 2, 3, up.
My goodness, what the hell is Breaker doing? The hell are you doing?
What are you doing? Come on, get up.
We didn't gotta go.
You gotta go.
Get out of here, bro. We don't gotta do it.
What are you doing?
You gotta go. You gotta get your help. You gotta go.
Come on, Braun. Get it out of here. What are you doing?
Samantha distraught, of course, with Ricochet. They've stretchered him and they're going to take him to a hospital. EMT's working the Ricochet. There's the thumbs up to say he's okay, but how can he be okay?
Oh, babe, I want to go with him.
It's gonna be all right. Hey, you gotta one more. Hey, you're gonna be all right, Ricochet. Just stay calm. Good? Yep. Okay. Hey, it's gonna be all right. Gotta get him out. Get out of here, guys. Come on.
Roman, think about this. Think about your future. That's a career going down the tubes, Roman. Goodbye. We just witnessed a systematic destruction of what could have been one hell of a career. Roman Reigns just threw every bit of it away. I agree with you. What the hell's wrong with Roman?
You're committing career suicide. Stop.
He's already done it. Get him out of here.
Guys, Roman was just screaming, I know I'm going to get fired. But it don't matter to me now.
What is it? What is it? He's reaching for something. Right here, baby. Here. Can you squeeze my finger?
Good.
Push Ziggler! We want Ziggler!
He can move his fingers. That's good, right? That's a good
Yeah,
sign, right?
wiggle your toes, wiggle your feet, wiggle your feet. Good, good. Wiggle your hands, both sides. All right, I'm ready when you are up at the head. Everybody on his count.
All right, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Up.
Rico, you're surrounded by shit, Rico.
Great.
Be careful. There's a lot of debris.
Stawaj gore, gente! Stawaj gore! Stawaj gore, zaczynsko!
And Dolph trying to battle back here. Look at Ziggler go. No.
Just touch away from Rusev. Come on, guys, do something.
Mysterio's gonna win this! Mysterio's going for the West Coast pop! Mysterio! And he's caught in midair! Big Show! Oh no, he's done! He's done! Big Show may have broken Mysterio in half! Hook of the leg! It's over!
Here is your winner, the Big Show.
Hey man, what more do you say about Rey Mysterio? Besides being a world-class athlete in the guts department, you gotta take your hat off to Mysterio. Outweighed by 325 pounds, the Big Show's size and power was too much.
It was only a matter of time, though, like you said, before the Big Show's size and power took over. And that choke slam, it really injured Rey Mysterio. The referee is calling for perhaps EMTs to head out here. Oh my God, Big Show is back. What the hell is he doing back here?
Don't do this show.
What the hell is...
This is too much. Oh, no, 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 Show, don't do this. Oh, my God.
Do it.
No.
Stop this.
No, no, Show.
Oh, my God.
Cole,
The embarrassment and the humiliation has festered in Big Show for weeks, and it led to that.
I've been in this business 15-something years. I've never seen anything like that in my life.
Oh, my God.
That ain't good.
We're going.
Get some out! Get some blood out, will you?
You okay, son?